Hi, Tom here. Taurus, last week asked you to notice where you've been holding on, where comfort quietly turned into weight, where stability started feeling less nurturing and more restrictive. This week is different. This week isn't about letting go emotionally. It's about changing something physically. From a Vedic perspective, the energy now shifts from internal awareness into grounded action. Not sudden change and not disruption, but intentional adjustment. And for you, that's the most powerful kind of movement. You may feel a gentle but persistent nudge this week. Not pressure and not chaos. Just the realization that something in your daily life no longer matches on who you are now. A routine, a pattern, a way of doing things that once felt secure, but now feels limiting. That awareness didn't arrive to unsettle you. It arrived to restore vitality. Taurus, you're someone who builds slowly and carefully. You value what lasts. You trust consistency. You prefer progress you can feel beneath your feet. But this week teaches you an important distinction. Stability that never evolves eventually stops supporting growth. And growth doesn't threaten your foundation. It strengthens it. You may notice resistance when change presents itself. A tightening in the body. A hesitation to disrupt what's familiar. A thought that says, why risk what's working? Pause. What's familiar isn't always what's fulfilling. And this week, fulfillment wants a seat at the table. You might also feel a renewed desire for enjoyment. More presence, more pleasure, more alignment with what feels good now, not what used to. That's not indulgence. It's recalibration. Your nervous system is reminding you that comfort should restore energy, not drain it. So here's the deeper lesson this week. You don't need to abandon what you've built. You need to update how you live inside it. Small changes applied consistently will refresh your entire system. This energy may show up practically. A desire to rearrange your space. Adjust your schedule. Change how you manage money or time. Release an obligation that no longer makes sense. These aren't impulsive urges. They're signals that your inner world has already shifted. And now your outer world needs to follow. There's also a self-trust component here. You may realize that you've been waiting for permission to change. From circumstances, from other people, and from certainty. This week reminds you, you don't need permission to evolve. You need honesty about what no longer fits your life. Now, let's talk aligned action. One intentional move for you this week. Change one habit that has become automatic. Not everything, just one. A routine, a spending pattern, a way you start or end your day. Choose something small but meaningful. That single shift will reintroduce flow where things felt stagnant. As you do this, notice how your body responds. Less heaviness, more ease, a subtle return of motivation. That's your system recognizing alignment. Taurus. This week isn't about forcing growth. It's about allowing change without fear or loss. You're not losing stability, you're upgrading it. And what you're building now will feel lighter and last longer. And you need to trust that. Before you go, there's something important you should know. These horoscopes are based on Vedic astrology, also known as sidereal astrology. That means we're using the actual positions of the stars in the sky, not the tropical system used in most Western astrology. Because of that, your sun signs here may be different than what you're used to, and that's okay. In Vedic astrology, we don't start with the sun sign. We start with the moon sign, because the moon represents your mind, emotions, and how life is experienced day to day. First, always watch this for your Vedic moon sign. That's where this horoscope will feel the most accurate and personal. Next, I recommend watching for your rising sign, also called your ascendant or Lagna. Your rising sign shows how these energies show up in your physical life, your body, your environment, and the situations unfolding around you. Then, you can also watch for your sun sign, which adds insight into your identity, confidence, and sense of purpose during this time. And if love, relationships, creativity, or money are major themes for you right now, I also recommend checking your Venus sign, called Shukra in Vedic astrology, for an extra layer of clarity. For weeks where things feel intense, faded, or life-shifting, it can also be helpful to look at your lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu. These show where growth is pulling you forward and where old patterns are asking to be released. To find your correct placements, make sure you're using a Vedic or sidereal natal chart, not a tropical one. Once you know your moon, rising, sun, and Venus signs, and optionally Rahu and Ketu, you'll get a much deeper and more complete understanding of what's unfolding. If this message resonated with you, please like the video. It truly helps support this channel and allows these messages to reach the people who actually need them. And if you're enjoying these weekly Vedic horoscopes, consider subscribing so you don't miss future messages for your signs. You are not one sign. You are a system of energies, learning how to work together. Take care and be calm.